It is day 187. I don't know, maybe we can flip this around this time. We'll just, why not? 554,000. Freaking cold out here, but that's all right. Actually, I'm gonna turn this other light on too. It might look a little better. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. Here we go. Oh man, I get this rose thing off of here. This template. Let's get that off of here. There's like no way to not have that viewer wishes template show up. It's like locked in forever. Every time you just gotta end it. Anyway, I never put the I never even hooked up the timer. Yo, Nikki, what's up? How's it going today? Oh man, it's cold out here. Yo, thank you for the heartbeat to begin the day. Yo, Indigo Popular, the best part of waking up is go popular. All right, let's get this thing going here. Hope you are having a great day. Anyone else out there who's just tuned in, we are back at it. Let's come on, just go in the bag. I keep forgetting to buy this belt. Maybe I should buy it while I'm Christmas shopping online. Alright. Let's get this thing started. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. How's it going, everybody? Yo, Anchorbeard 2. What's up? How's it going? This evening for you. This morning for me. It is not 107 degrees here. It's actually just above freezing. I got my truck back home. Remember if anyone knows, my truck got stuck at work. It wouldn't start because of the cold. Thanks for the hard meat, Anchorbeard. My truck would not start at work. I got it out of there today. So now I have to walk to work later tonight. So we're gonna try and get off here at like basically at 2 hours, like 10:06. Because I gotta make sure I wake up in time because I have to get up early because I'm walking to work. Now my car is in the garage here. That's how it goes, you know. I mean, I don't live far from it, but it's gonna be a 20-minute walk because I'm not gonna hurry up. I gotta walk uphill to get there. Yo, Zeppelin, yo, what's up? Thanks. Every once in a while we wear something different than a t-shirt. Every once in a while. Man, what's the struggle? Is the struggle the studying part or just like paying attention to it or staying awake? I mean, is it the material or is it just like a struggle just trying to get it done? Dude, I had to take statistics class to get my degree, and I don't even use statistics, and I never will at my job, but still you gotta take it. It is a horrible time for me. I can see, maybe it's good you can't see my breath. They'd probably think it's not water vapor. Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying. It's hard, man. If you're not into it, it's hard. Ow. I just realized my finger's a little sore. It's cold out here, and actually it's affecting my grip. But, we'll get a couple hours in. 2 hours. 2-hour live stream like usual. Tomorrow we'll be back to probably, what day is tomorrow? Is tomorrow Friday? Tomorrow we'll probably have, maybe we'll even go out in armor. Maybe. For a live stream in the evening. That'd be a good time to go out maybe on a Friday in armor. We haven't done that for a while. We'll see what we do. I don't know. It's a slight chance. No! Did Instagram got stolen? What? Yo! Zombie! What's up, Zombie? Ah, man. Thanks for the like buttons. Yo, also, the bun. I thought it was somebody that. Yo, well, what's up? Welcome to Bun. I thought it's, don't recognize the picture there. Huh. So yeah, that's crazy. You know what? I actually I barely even log in Instagram. I have one, but I like never use it. I keep forgetting. And I had all these messages on there, like important messages. People try and reach me. This is like the only place to reach me, everybody. If you ever got to get a hold of me, like this is the only way. Thanks for the likes. Huh. That's crazy, man, that happens. Is it raining? It's raining. Oh, glad, is it rain or snow, or is it ice? I don't know, but I hear something hitting the roof. Nikki6, thanks for the repost. Zach, what's up today? Oh man, what's the temperature down there? It just rain? It won't be like sleet or an ice risk, will it? Yeah, I just don't bother with it. Instagram to me is just like, I don't know. I mean, so I do post stuff there. I'll post a random like picture after a tournament or something, but I don't pay attention to it either, man. I don't have time to be chasing around 8 different apps, you know. Like this is it. If you ever need to get a hold of me, it's here. Like I don't even check Messenger. I probably gotta watch. Y'all can keep typing. I better watch. I don't keep talking about other apps because we already got restricted yesterday. You know. Don't need it. I'll be talking about something. I'll be on their bad side again. We're already out here in no music. You know. I hear they don't like to have music. Milan. Okay. All right. Well. Yeah. I'm just glad it's not gonna be like raining and then like 30 degrees and then it'd be a dangerous like highway driving or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, the only reason I use that app is because all these fighting events, that's how you find out about them. They're always posted on there. Like, they post on there like everybody uses that app, which is probably still the best place to post it, honestly. But in general, like, that's the only reason I use that app. Do you? I've noticed the times when I get the most viewers is always when I don't have music. I've never had a full. It's been a while, but like even a couple like it was within this month. We're averaging 30 to 60 people, and it was always without music. Oh my gosh, dude! What? Oh my god! You got restricted for which educational about which button? I better watch. I better not even say the word button. Yo. Oh. Dude, I can find it. Not that button. I can find because I work at a hospital, man. I can find when you have to put a catheter in. I can find that easier than some of the women that I work with. I don't even have one, Try to find. You gotta draw him a map. Y'all heard about my treasure map dating story, right? That's what it reminded me. You gotta draw the map. Yeah. I tell you what though, when you're working the hospital, especially with like older people, man, you come across some weird looking private parts. That's for sure. To put catheters in and stuff like that. Yeah, kinda. My next fight is until February. Unless something comes up. I said that last time. Last time I was like, my next fight is until February. And then I had a fight like 2 weekends ago. Look, my nose is actually healed up. It's now just a scar. We get it, man. I have, yeah, I think so, 40 some days to next fight. I wanted to go to the gym, so my cardio today is going to be, maybe I'll run to work. Oh, man. Oh, my God. No light, just, no, oh, my God, dude. Still better weather than here. See, I like when there's snow, that I can, like, go play in. There's not enough snow to play, like, as in to go ski or snowboard. I do like to do that still. I would like to also, get out and go snowboarding in Armor this year if I can. I can't believe I never have yet. The problem with that, though, is that, I should just try my snowboarding boots on with my Armor. That's the main thing. I just gotta see. I don't think I can wear the bottom steel plates, the greaves, with snowboarding boots. The other problem is, too, I didn't even go out snowboarding at all last year, which is like a first. I never even went out like at least once. Back growing up, man, we used to snowboard and ski like every weekend, like all 3 days. Meaning you go on a Friday, you get a Friday night pass. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I fought, I was just telling everybody, my scar from my last duel last Saturday, the scab fell off. So now I have a new scar. I fought like not this weekend, but it was the weekend before, I think. Like 2 Saturdays ago. Next fight's not till February, unfortunately, unless something comes up. I mean, if it's just gonna snow, like we used to get tons of snow. Now it's kind of pointless. The snow we got this year was nice. It was worth it, you know. It's still on the ground. Me, I might be going out for. Maybe we'll do an Armor. Maybe we'll go out in Armor tomorrow. I don't know. I'm sure there's got to be something. There's got to be some kind of sword sport out there. I don't know exactly, where you live, what kind of area. It might be hours away, though. You know what I mean? Oh, yo. Yeah, the sledding for that. Yeah, the snow was worth it. Rose, what's up? I reposted your video last night for the Christmas items. Good to see ya. Yeah. It was worth it. The snow this time was worth it. Usually we get 2-3 inches and it sucks. It's nice to be able to just go down and actually sled ride down a road. Like we're actually not going through like a field, but down the road. Yo. Yeah, this don't I? Like this could be a good going out outfit for dancing bachata. Yeah, it has been. Yeah, any time. This is a good time right around the holidays. Hopefully it helps. I mean, I don't know. I think I repost stuff and nobody really pays attention to stuff. I don't even know how to even see a repost. I just come along them, Yo, Zombie, yeah. Zombie, you better stay dry and safe driving home if it's like, it sounds like you're going through like a hurricane. Man. Yeah, we got definitely had a snowstorm that was worth it. The last couple years sucked. You get like 2 or 3 inches at a time and you can't do anything. It was at least deep enough this year to do stuff. I was going to make a video of a snowman and like cut him in half with a sword. And then I realized I'd probably spend all that time to do that for like 10 likes. So I didn't. Hey, so I watched a battle last night, like a top tier battle. It was insane how much money was being thrown around between these two people. Made me realize like I don't ever want to be at that point. The way the top people on TikTok are in here is something I would never want to be a part of. Oh yeah, no, that was a street. Oddly enough, there were tire tracks that went, so someone had actually gotten up that hill. But yeah, we went right down the road. That's the best because you don't have to worry about bumps. Sometimes you go down these hills and you're like, and then you hit a real hard one. You're like, oh, and it like wrecks your back a little bit. No impact, just go right down. Yeah, you saw one of them before? Yes. A grown man. We have, you know, like there's just so many hills around here too, which we're lucky because where I live there's a lot of hills. But yeah, I watched a whole battle. Yeah, dude, it was insane. Like, so the whole time. Nice. Oh, yo, Anchor. Heck yeah. About your cousin. So I had So I thought, you know, because we all kind of meet through other people's live streams. So I thought I would get on there. Anchor, did you hear that a guy got naked during a live stream and flashed my friend when we were at work? I took screenshots of it. It's hilarious, man. But I was trying to go through lives and see what else is going on in the middle of the night, the last 2 nights at work. And last night, man, it was so boring. I don't know how many times we flipped through. I try and talk the whole time. And there's so many lives where they're just staring at you. Battles. I got you. You know, I come by so many lives are just sitting there, not talking. There's a couple that were kind of entertaining, you know. But I'm just like, man, I mean... And then the people that are up top, it's the same thing. They're at least talking, but the thing is, so I stuck around, right? Because this guy is saying he's going to be getting into a battle. Oh, I should have live streamed. Yo, Moose, what's up? I should have live streamed the sled riding. Now that you mention it, although that could have been bad, like the camera get wet or something. So I watched this. You know, is like this one of the top ranked live streamers, right? And he was saying he's getting ready for this big battle coming up. So the whole conversation is just about, you know, gifts, and that's something I'm glad. Like I don't ever want to be a part of that. So he gets in this battle, and he's like, "Let's go." He's like, "Oh man," he's like, "I need, like, I know, like all the best pop." He's like telling people what to donate, you know, and people do. I mean, good for him. I bet you he had $8,000 in donations. There were so many. It was insane. Whatever he gets to keep out of that, I don't know. But bro, it was so crazy to watch. For 5 minutes, these two people just getting donations. And the whole chat, you know, even before that, I was just tuned in for like a whole like half hour. And the whole lead up to it, there wasn't any talk about like, you know, we talk about all kind of stuff. There was no conversation other than, you know, here we got to make this much and blah blah blah. It's crazy, man. oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, battles are crazy. Rose, my first battle, I did sign up for one on here, but my opponent never registered. But it was like some random thing. It was like over the summer, you know, they had that like the season, whatever, I don't know, and I was gonna battle a cake maker. So I would have been like doing this or something, because I'm not gonna just sit there probably. And she would have been making a cake. Probably would have been interesting. Yo, sorry, I spit. Pixie, what's up? Just weird. Trevor, what's up? Weird how that works. Yeah, not yesterday, night before. We're sitting there at work. There's this guy that we randomly came across, right? And I was like, guys, he's streaming. So we all get on his live. You might have heard this story yesterday. So we all get in his live stream, right? And he's battling somebody. He's this older guy. He's got to be like 70. He's battling somebody totally naked. You can tell because you can see his hips. And he doesn't have underwear on. Yo, Ivor, we're trading for I fight in armor, and this is our friend Bob here, and I have a next fight coming up in February, so we're trying to stay in shape for that. Actually, this is not staying in shape. This is more about hanging out while I'm hitting this dummy a million times. But I do like fight in armor with swords and axes and stuff. Dude, yo, you know what? I spent a lot of time last night learning, trying to refresh my Hindi vocabulary because that's who the next. We're set end of the month. We got pushed back to the 29th. Next date is the 29th, and she's speaks Hindi, so I'm trying to remember. Right, so you can be out on a date, and in the middle of it, she says something, and you go like Nahin. She's like, oh, what? You know, like. Those songs are good though, Pixie. I appreciate you sharing them. Yo, and Veronica, thanks about the fit. What did we get pinned? Enchanted. I'm so sorry. I'm like falling behind in the chat. Geez, I won't even be able to handle a chat room. Like, do you know, whenever we get, like, over the summer, when we were getting, like, 120 people at times, randomly, when I was actually in my, first prime, like, first 30 days streaming, and dude, the chat was just flying by. I can't even keep up with, like, the 10 of us here. Yo, Drone, thanks for the harmony. Hope you're having a good morning. It's cold out here. So the sport kind of sucks to get into it. I keep missing the pinned comments. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. If I refresh my Hindi vocabulary, it'll make a difference. So here, thanks for all the likes, by the way. So, I was gonna say something, but I forget. Oh yeah, to get into the sport, it kind of sucks, right? I gotta move Bob back, because here's the problem. Hitting Bob is also an issue for this app. So we're trying to keep the issues to a minimum. Bradley. So to get into the sport, the best luck is you find a team that has loner armor, and you can actually like use their armor while you're oh man, it's just above freezing here. There's no wind. I'm good like 40 degrees with a t-shirt, as long as there's no wind blowing. Some teams, like, we have extra armor people can wear, right, to train and stuff and fight. We've even had people fight that came to practice, and then they wear my armor, or my teammates' armor, and actually fight, with us in these tournaments. We have, like, extra sets of armor. But if you have to get your own, by the time you get your own, though, you're still looking at probably, like, $2,500. Like, I'm just saying, like, minimum. And that's kind of a pain in the butt. Yo, morning chat. Yeah, hey. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Yeah, right. Nice. If there's no wind, man, I could sit out there. Same thing. T-shirt, flip flops. I'm out here. It's like 30. It was 37 degrees on my way home. No wind. Yeah. So Pixie, there's true. What other things do they have? They have a lot of... Pittsburgh is good for having festivals and things. Oh, the sun is coming up. Now it's competing with me. Oh, now I can see... Oh, I'm gonna get restricted now. This my cold breath. The AI won't understand. Watch it happen. Watch us get in trouble for this. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Yo, I think, right? None gets me. Yo, hey, how's it going today? Hope you're having a good day. Oh, I'm missing that. Sorry we took the glove off. Zeke, what's up? Thank you, Zeke. Appreciate it. Yeah, morning sword training. Nikki, good that you're getting for work. Yo, nice. Sparta. This is Sparta. Kinda. Pittsburgh has a lot of little things, Pixie, especially in the summer. Like, I'm sure during those 2 weeks there's something that would be worth going to. I don't know whether they have like the Rib Festival or Pickle Festival or just stuff to do in the city. There's a lot of things to do in the city. If you like there's the Warhol museums down here. There's all kind of stuff you can do in Pittsburgh. I would love to forge my own, but that's the other thing. I don't have the time to even start learning how to do that. If I was like 20 years old, and if I was in my 20s, I would so learn how to do it. But unfortunately, I'm almost 50, so I'm not gonna get started in a whole other endeavor just to like finally master it when I'm 78. Yeah, your fever better stay away. Yeah, I am almost 50. I'm be 47 here pretty soon. Ooh. Busy days. That everybody who crafts right now that that we know from the live streams, everybody's been busy. Yeah. Another one, yes, Luna, another. Just add me to the list. You're gonna be 40. I actually know that you're 40 already, or almost. Yeah, right, dude. I bet a month. Yeah, like without a break. Totally get it. You know what? The best time for me, what I was saying a while back when I used to have my sticker business was whenever there's a president during presidential elections, I would sell stickers for and against both candidates. It's great. I would be so busy, man. All day long. Oh, geez, he's 51. That's crazy. I would not have guessed that he was out of his 30s. Yeah, I don't know. Zeke, I appreciate it if y'all do hit that like button. I don't think it works. I'm telling you what, man. We're on day 187. It doesn't work. Go populars don't work. Hitting the like button, though, I appreciate it because it's great. It's cool to be like, hey, we got all these likes, but they don't bring in the views. Yo, I know what you mean about paying the bills. Yeah, I mean, we just stream, whatever happens. Hey, I mean, you could try it. We get I had streams before I've hit 60,000. I think we hit the most, believe it or not, the most likes I had in a stream, this is 254,000, some crazy day. You know what happened? We had like 16 people here or something. Throughout the day. I think it was a longer stream, like 4 or 5 hours. But can you imagine that? I'm just telling you, the evidence shows it doesn't. Yo, wait, who's 39? Oh, are you talking about Nikki? What? I just see number 39. Nikki again is saying 39. Yeah, right, I see, yeah. Anchor was saying, it got filtered, so I'll read it loud. He said, Mama gonna pay bills, in quotes. Make it sound like you twerk for a living. Yeah, man, I'm telling you what. No, it's all right. Hey, man, Zeke, I appreciate it, man. But we're out here. Who sent top button? We're out here doing it no matter what, likes or, viewers or not. We got a decent crowd. This is the daylight shift. This is whenever, it's either early morning, later at night. I'm sure tapping doesn't hurt, but at the same time, bro, like, there's times we've had, on just doing this, there's times where we've had, like, 60,000 likes in a live stream. More than on multiple occasions. It's been a while, but still, it's like, whatever. It is what it is. This app just doesn't like my content. That's basically what it is. Yo! On Tasteless, what's up? Tasteless Chef. A lot of polls in the dental office? I don't understand. Make reality. A little bit. Or a farming. Oh, you're replying to Anchor. All right, I see. Yeah, I was gonna say I just saw the number. I should look and see who's typing stuff. until 10. 10:06. 10:06 will be 2 hours. See how many hits we get? Oh my god. I can't believe we're almost at like... No, you know what we should do tomorrow maybe? Tomorrow maybe we should cut that cake. I have to figure out where to do it. I don't want to do it out here. It has to be like out in the yard. We gotta move this because now the sun's gonna blind every... Whoa, there's the sun. The sun will mess up the picture quality. I think sometimes it even makes a stream lag because I'm not sure, but I believe that sometimes it makes what it does. The sun will come out, right, and then the camera tries to focus on the colors for the contrast. So what happens is that you get the sun out, and it kind of makes the live stream lag a little bit too, which could be true or maybe not. Rose sex on a repost. Now we're at a half hour. Let's make sure the counter's counting. Kyler, is Kyler here? Can never trust this thing. There were 2 times where it stopped counting. So, yep, we're on 1298. So now we're on 1,300 hits. 1,300 hits for today. Anchor's comment got hidden again. He was saying, Nikki, imagine get to the payment part and ask the customers, in quotes, insurance, check, or dollar bills, end quote. Yeah. Man, just think, if you could classify it as therapy, you could be paid by your insurance. Yo, Enchanted Rose. Hey, it's good to see you and to hang out for a little bit. I know you're so busy. Thanks for spending some time here. Hope you have a good rest of the day. Free of any kind of pokes or cuts, and have a good day at work. A patient gave you $50. Heck yeah. Oh well, yeah. But so when with armor on, so this is the shield. I have this shield for punching. Though you can do this. It's really here's a couple things I like about it. If this is your hand, and I can like constantly like interrupt what you're doing with your hand, you know what I mean? Like cutting down on this angle. This is so light compared to a bigger shield, and I am basically a shield because I'm in armor. And so whenever I'm fighting in these, so yo, who did that to me? Woodland, are you done streaming? Great for punches. Not bad for blocks or interrupting people. And when you're grappling, this small shield, if I'm gonna try and like throw somebody on the ground or something, or do stuff like this, it's a lot easier for me to get this in and out under somebody's arm. Yo, Crazy! What's up, Crazy B? I'd say the whole name, but who knows? Sometimes the app doesn't like when you say stuff like that. Oh, yeah, Woodland, thanks for coming by. I was at work and I couldn't hear anything because I was giving a report. So I actually had you on while I was like talking about patients and stuff in the background. I was kind of watching what I could. Yo, good to see you this morning. I don't know. I can see it, Anchor. Just sometimes, I hope that answered the question about the shield. Well, yeah, but then I don't, so I just train to fight in armor. I don't have to worry about arrows. For arrows and stuff, yeah, I'd use a different shield. If I was fighting, like, in, IRL back in the day, I wouldn't even have a shield, I just use a spear. I have a spear and a dagger. You know, I couldn't tell you about when the bucklers were that popular. I wish I could. I'm not the best historian. I'm actually warming my hand up on the spotlight. Yeah, definitely. Yo, Capriccio, definitely don't want to block arrows with this. You'd have to be really good. Hit blocking. And then if you get hit by two, what are you going to do? 2 arrows. Yeah, right. Sneak attack, right. You know, I think, isn't that the battle where everyone had diarrhea? Besides just the mud. Good morning, Darlin the 5th. What's up? Filet! Been a while. Oh my gosh. How are you doing today? It's been a while. Thanks, Capriccio. This is another shirt where I was like, you know what? Like, I never wear some of these outfits anymore. I was like, you know what? Let's just live stream it. A lot of the stuff I wear like this for the live streams, I think they did. Because there was that sun is killer. Okay, let's put this on the other side. There's some battles where they would have like dysentery and stuff, so they wouldn't wear the leg armor all the way because they'd poop while they're fighting. Right? Oh, yo, filet, I bet. The Riri, yeah. Cha-cha-cha. It's cold out here. It's like 37 degrees when I was driving home. We're on day 187, by the way. 554,000 hits. We're past that now, obviously, since we're hitting it today. But that was a total of 4. Oh, yo! Oh, you do gag presents. Oh, dude, that's pretty cool, man. And you actually use duct paper and duct tape. Do you know I'm skipping the work Christmas party this year because they're doing it at work. And I don't want to go to work for a party. Everyone's like, yeah, we should go bowling and do all that stuff, and they end up picking. It's at work, bro. I'm not going to work. I'm not. Sorry, the lighting is pretty bad. Maybe I should do it this way. Then I can't read. I can't read because it's a lose-lose situation here. We'll just put it back over here. And I do have these spotlights on because it overpowers the sun. Kinda. Sorry, we're just moving this all over the place. We're just stuck with right here. We'll just keep adjusting as if needed. All right. Oh, I bet. Yeah. Do you know, Lieutenant Dan? So it's kind of like I do some LARPing. A sock and duct tape. Yeah, that would be I can't even try to imagine opening a present of duct tape. So I train for I do I guess it's not LARPing, it's like full contact armored fighting. I do some LARPing. Not so much these days. Man, why does this house sound like it's shifting or something? Maybe because it's heating up again. Yeah, Armored MMA. I was in Armored MMA last Saturday. The videos aren't up of it yet, but yeah, yep. Well, I'm glad you have heard of it because a lot of times I say like Armored MMA and they're like, "What's that?" Well, I actually live stream my events when I can. The last 2 events I live streamed, I actually won. I lost though. The AMA fight, man, I got wrecked. As you can see, this new scar on my nose from my last fight. Actually, it finally healed up. The scab fell off yesterday, dude. So Simon, I don't know why I didn't LARP. Kinda, I do some LARP. I don't know why it filtered that comment. Caprice, yeah. Dude, Caprice, did you hear that some guy flashed my friend on TikTok? He was live streaming naked 2 nights ago. And I took screenshots of it in case we ever need the pictures. Yeah, the guy, if anyone doesn't know, Caprice was talking about, it filtered the comment, but the neighbor was like naked in the window in the bathroom. Was it like, did I hear like there was water running or something? And I was like, what is that noise? And I looked, and in the background, you couldn't see it on the live stream. Yo, that was funny. Marines in the suits. Yeah, there are. Dude, there's this guy, there's a Marine that fights in this. Dude, I used to get on Omegle in the Dark Souls days, and I'd use all Dark Souls dialogue. It's a long story, but to talk to people, and I used to upload them. Like, it was funny stuff, at least back then when I had my Dark Souls channel. Yeah, yeah, right. The light switched the window. The neighbor's house over there. Like, because it was in the summer and the windows were open. It was like late at night, like midnight or something. And we're out here. I was actually out in the yard, and you could just hear I could hear like water. I was like, "What is that?" And then you see you see what's going on. Soundboard prank calls are the best. I've pretty much abandoned it. I tried to rebrand as a Warframe channel, but my YouTube is I'll type it in here. We're on my dark. I have a lot of videos with tons of views on there. Let me find here. This is my gaming YouTube. You can probably find it with that in all caps. It doesn't have to be all caps. You thought it was a lady and said, "Oh right, yeah. It was the guy that lives there." Yo, who did that? Seamstress extra go popular. They'll hurt me. Y'all are always too nice. TikTok, yes, TikTok shop. We're live streaming here at the TikTok shop. I'm actually for sale on it. This guy is gonna keep sending me invites every 10 minutes. I have to keep declining it. And no offense if you can hear me, but I don't do the dual streaming. I'm not going to. He keeps sending me the invite. I don't know. You mean put it in the bio that I'm for sale on the TikTok shop, or that I don't do the dual live streaming stuff? Yo, dude, Filet, that's awesome. Do you want to hear something funny about a porch story? Is that in Brooklyn, right? One of my best friends lived in Brooklyn. We were at home after this party, and we were all trashed. So my one friend had gone. He was in the bathroom. He was throwing up in the sink as he was like on the toilet, doing number 2. So what happened was, and the guy who lived there in the apartment couldn't get in, so he went out and he got a trash bag. This is in Brooklyn, right? Yeah. FYP, hashtag for you page, hashtag TikTok shop. He got this garbage bag back in 2003 that he must have got off the TikTok shop. Goes out on the back porch, Capricial and everybody, because he had to go so bad. Sets it out on the porch, and he's like taking a dump over it, and then he looks, and straight across is some guy like just staring at him, like out the window. But he had to go because he was like the bathroom is locked. Out in Brooklyn, you know, the houses are all close together, so this guy is probably like 30 feet away. Just watching. But our friend he would throw up in the sink, man. It was horrible, and he'd do it all the time. Like, because he'd sit on the toilet and he'd go, and then he'd throw up in the sink. And one time he passed out. You know when I used to drink a lot. Whoa, man. So I used to be a real a-hole when I do that too. That's why I don't even do it these days hardly at all anymore. But I could be one. And this one time I remember we were this girl Sam in her house out in Ohio, and we were like all night. And so the next day, you know, we go over. I had blacked out, so I don't remember anything that was going on. And yo, Capriccio, thanks for that SpongeBob. Yo, I need to go see that movie, just because I've been all about these SpongeBob gifts. So I go the next day, you know, I'm like, I went to the bathroom, and I was like, man, your window's broken. She's like, you did that, you asshole. I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, you kicked it out last night. And then I remembered, because see, if people remind me, then I'll remember. So what I did was, yeah, one out of a million SpongeBobs. I wish it could have kept a cumulative total of them. So So then it hit me, and I remembered. So I was at her house, right? And I would go up in the bathroom, and I took a leak, whatever. And then I laid down in the bathtub, and I was just sitting in it. People were going in and still using the bathroom, but I'm in the bathtub, and I was like sweating. I was so hot. I remember I just kicked out her window. I was like, I was going like, it is so effing hot in here. It was like, open the window. Open the window. And I kicked it out. I was total a-hole off that stuff. Space Comics, thanks about the shirt. It's an old academic shirt. Actually, this shirt is over 20 years old, believe it or not. Capri Sun, I was such a mess. But Amazing Space Comics and Capri Sun, thanks for those reposts. Total mess. That's why I'm glad I don't do that stuff anymore. I'm glad that when I finally stopped consuming that stuff, that I didn't have a problem with it, and I was able to just stop. But I used to, like, every day. I mean, that's all my friends, that's all we did. Then everyone started getting married and having families, and eventually, you know, it just stopped. Every day, man, every weekend, we're either hanging out in a parking lot with cars, or doing this, or, like, playing cards or something, you know. Yeah, dude, I was like, I remember it. I was blacked out, but once people remind me, I was like, it is so effing hot in here. Like, open the window. Open the window. Laying in the bathtub. So I finally bashed it out with my foot. Oh, man. The good old days. Oh, Filet. Yeah. Filet. Good to see you. As always, anytime you come through, man. You are? Well, this is what we got left of it. I don't know. I don't think you are. It's gonna be. This is all we got left. You'll see snow if you go to a parking lot that was plowed. And sorry, I spit sometimes. If you go to a parking lot that's plowed, and they just have a mound of it left over. I don't look at the news though. I don't watch the news or anything. I don't even look at the weather. So there might be snow in the forecast, but I don't know. There might not be. Because it's raining in Kentucky today, so maybe it'll turn to snow up here. Farting in a sauna. Oh my god. Can you imagine that with that heat and that smell, man? I work at a hospital, like, you know, there's times when I'm a nurse, but I'll like have to help, you know, and I always help if I can, like clean up patient stuff. There's times, man, you roll somebody over. The last time I took a horrible one almost to the face, man. We're rolling this person over, and it just ripped, and it was like, and it was just like a gas cloud, man. And it took away like all my oxygen, and I almost threw up. Like I was just like, because I was like kind of breathing in at the same time. And I'm like, oh my god, like it took away all the oxygen or something, man. It's horrible when that happens. Dude, I'm not lying. There's nurses and care partners and stuff who like roll people over, and they just let one rip and it splatters them. Never happened to me. There's a prisoner who chewed a hole in his hand. The guards are so stupid they didn't see that he was handcuffed to the bed and chewed his hand. He sucked a whole mouthful of blood, and this dude Justin, one of the nurses, went in there, and the prisoner was like, and just sprayed it all over him, dude. The stuff that happens sometimes at work. He comes around the room, he's like covered, like sprayed in blood. I was just like, well, and he was so mad, which I would be too. Actually, so they actually took him. They put one of those masks on him, and I'm pretty sure, I could almost swear to you that they wheel him out in a dolly, chained to a dolly, with the leather kind of spit mask on. Oh yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like, I mean, I hope we all get to live to the oldest age that we want to live to. But there's a point, if you get to that and you're in the hospital, man, you're just pooping and peeing in the bed again. You try to get people you try and keep people like from going into bed, but sometimes people just go into bed because they can't help it. Yo, Fart Cloud, what the world? What's up? What is that? Yo, the #1 tile gifter. What the world in the house? How's it going today? Yeah, man, fart clouds will take away your oxygen. I've had it more than once where someone like, they let one rip. Do you know what else I do? Sometimes I'll let one rip and I'll blame it on the patient. You're in there with a bunch of hot nurses, man. Like sometimes there's like 4 or 5 of you because people are like pretty big. Like roll them over, you're cleaning them up. Sometimes if I let one go and it's bad, you just go, ooh, blame it on them. Yeah, same. Once I can't walk anymore, I'm a goner. I know, right? I mean, Nikki, come on. You're working with a bunch of like hot girls. You can't be like, that was me, guys. You go, ooh. And they all go, oh. But it was really you. But yeah, I mean, it's weird how these chats, what we talk about on here sometimes, right? But yeah, patients will fart. And I'm telling you, like, it swears, I swear, it's like they take away your air supply. Yeah. Yeah, Capriciol. There's times when, there's a lot of smells you come across here. There's times, the worst ones are changing bandages. Sometimes people come in with, like, man, I hope we're not getting too gross, like maggots in their between their toes and stuff. It's crazy, the stuff you find. That stuff is horrible. But you gotta deal with it. I can hold my breath. I used to be able to hold my breath for almost 4 minutes, like back in high school. So I can still hold my breath a good bit. I can go into a room and hold my breath and do a whole lot of stuff and leave without ever breathing in. Pedro, what's up? What's the fest thing mean? Do you know my toes are actually kind of freezing out here? We got an hour and 10 minutes to go. Oh, infestation. Yeah. It happens. Kinda, Jay. Yeah. Jay, what's up, by the way? But yeah, their little buddy here. A million hits in a year or less, which we are on track to do. And this is like 95% of my content. And then when I actually have my fights I try and live stream my fights, or at least upload the footage of it. Daniel, we've been trying. Some of these days, though, man, it's just, we're about to chat. We're talking about patients farting and stuff. Yeah. Dude, I never use that word. Actually, I use that word a lot because, not really that I'm saying it, but in my head because of Warframe. There's a group of enemies called the Infested. So, it's a word I commonly use, but only because of gaming. Ooh, what the world? Yeah. Oh, I bet. I'm surprised after 3 months. So I'm surprised that after 3 months the smell doesn't just go away. I guess it depends where they're at. So in February I'm probably gonna fight literally. I will be fighting against 32 other people. So I will probably fight at least half of them if I win. So I don't know. 16. I should be fighting at least 16 people in February for 3 rounds, 2 to 3 rounds each, for longsword and buckler. Oh man, wait, what's G4? What's the G-force thing? You had purple? Oh, close apartment. Yeah, okay, I can see. Oh well, plenty of I usually just duel. Yeah, dude. The thing, yeah. I actually have spot some money on if we're talking about avatars in Warframe. Nvidia. Oh, cloud streaming service. All right. See, Warframe's supposed to be trying to move to mobile. So I wonder why they wouldn't be compatible with that. I don't know much about gaming other than on consoles. I've never had anything other than a console. I recognize the name now, that NVIDIA GeForce. I'm not much of a computer person though. To exactly understand, but I kind of get it. Yeah, kind of. And there's no, dude, I got paid for my last fight pretty well. I'm not going to say how much, but it was worth it. It was worth getting a busted nose, that's for sure. And in February, though, there's nothing. I'm paying for my whole trip down there. I'm paying for my hotel. Everything I eat or drink, I am not winning any money. It is for the honor and the reputation. Oh, okay. See, I kind of even don't understand. I see what you're saying, but I also kind of don't understand. I don't follow I don't always follow with the technology stuff. What the world? I was saying earlier, watching me get restricted for my breath. Even though it's because of the cold weather. It'll probably say, I'll probably get that warning. Things in this live stream could be bad for your health. Connect the game to accounts. Okay, I see. I kind of know what the cloud is. I've never used the cloud. Heck yeah. Oh, some of the best days, yeah. Being cold out, I'll probably get busted for thinking of something else. Darling, thanks about the look. This shirt is so old, it's like 20 years old. Yeah, just spewing more. I suck it in and blow it back out. I gotta watch. I'm gonna get in trouble for that. I'm telling you what. I'm sort of missing some things. Anchor with the stickers. I don't know why there's only 5K. Well, I'm sure they have teams in Australia for the armored fighting stuff. Thanks about the hat. This is the hat I bought in Greece. I told everybody I think about that. I went to a wedding in Greece, and the girl, who's very particular, did not like my outfit, so I went and bought a whole new outfit before the wedding. Sorry, I spit all over the camera from here. My bad. Yo, and dice? What are you making the dice out of? Yeah, sticking the sword, poking my sword in everything I can find. Man, I wish I could just keep this from not... Every 10 minutes, I get the invite to do a live stream. I'm not gonna do it. The dice... Oh, I missed the thing about the dice bag. What'd you walk back into? Well, it was the wedding story, right? Oh, no, I know what you heard when you tuned back in. It was an inside joke. Inside, yeah. Nice. The dice bag is chainmail. Well, if you know offhand, are they smaller rings? Like a dice bag. How big are the rings? The millimeters. What the world? Thanks for the likes. Yeah. We were kind of we're kind of joking about something. I don't really do that. Everybody knows I'm really picky. I would. Well, it's a two-hander, technically. No way! You broke a tip off in this. Oh my god. Tommy Bahama, it could be Dad. I don't think I have a Tommy Bahama stuff left, but it is so close. I used to actually have some Tommy Bahama shirts. I think I have one left. Yeah. Wait, did I miss something? Or did something get filtered? I don't know, Daniel, if something got filtered because it looks like maybe there's a comment in between there that I didn't come through. This app will filter the dumbest stuff. This app will filter the dumbest stuff. But it let, for 10 minutes, it let this guy, we watched a guy live streaming naked. It took 10 minutes. Dude, do you know what they teach us? Anybody out there about sword fighting? Is you don't want to get in the habit of leaning on swords, even though they're fake, like leaning on them like this, because odds are, the day that you actually play with a live, real sharp sword, you might just lean on it and put it through your foot or something by accident. Oh, I know what you mean, Capriccio, about it. Yeah, I don't know, Dana. This app will just, this app just block. Sorry, I'm like spitting all over today. This app just blocks so many dumb, innocent words. Thanks for the like too, by the way. Heck yeah. About the wooden swords. Why did I watch what? Oh, okay. I did not know there's a quote. I think I've seen the Cheech and Chong movies, but yeah, I think a conversation rolls through here. I've seen all the Cheech and Chong movies. I just don't know the quotes. Dude, what the world? You know what I did last night at work? Was learn. I was refreshing my Hindi vocabulary for getting ready for the 29th, everybody. That's the next day. We push it back. It's just too busy around the holidays. 29th is the possible next day. I need to learn Hindi I have 11 days to learn Hindi. A puzzle piece! Yes, everybody. The most coolest thing about live streaming is that I have a puzzle piece to do. If I cannot line up the puzzle piece... Ooh, and there's it's been an hour. Right on the hour mark. Yes. Yeah, in a way. So oddly enough, like, over the years, alright, let's make it a short, instead of a short story, we'll make it a long story. oh, okay. I figured it was that line, what the world, but I just don't, it doesn't strike, it doesn't sound familiar. So over the years, I've had a lot of, I've had, my daughter's mom and I were together for like 12 years. The next longest relationship I had is 6 years. And then other than that, it's been on and off and whatever, we're just like with just randoms. But, so over the years, for whatever reason, I seem to always attract like foreign women, right? And so I had a phase where because I'm half Armenian, so I used to go after like these Armenian girls, but their parents always hated me because I was never like 100% Armenian. I'm just like an American dude, Like my family's from over there, half of my family's from over there, but I was born here. I don't have any like, dude. I don't know how to make jajak or something like that. Like, I like grape leaves. I like baklava. I was just some American dude, and their parents always hated me. A lot of times they come over in their first generation, so like their parents, like the perfect story, man. There's this girl from she's Armenian, there from Iraq, and I went up to New York to meet her parents so I could take her out, and her dad like hated me, man, because I'm just an American dude. But for whatever reason, yeah, what the world you do? So yeah, it's always the parents. Armenian, for some reason, they're just so difficult. My grandparents are like Armenian grandparents are all like really chill with stuff like that. My cousin, two of my cousins are interracial marriages. Like my grandparents don't care. My family like that doesn't care. But you know what? You meet a lot of these Armenian parents, and they hate you, man, because you're just American. Yo, yeah, here's the total. It's day 187, and we're on 554,000. We're probably on 556,000 by now. Going by how many hits we got in the day. tomorrow, I'm going to try tomorrow to cut the cake. We're going to cut a cake for happy 500,000th hit. I kept forgetting to do it. We'll just backdate it, but it'll be maybe during maybe tomorrow's live stream will be later in the day. I don't think I'm going on any dates or anything crazy. So if I'm at home, maybe we'll go buy the cake in Armor, then come home and put that's the live stream tomorrow. Maybe we'll go buy the cake in Armor, and then I'll decorate it, and then we'll cut it with a sharp sword out here in the backyard. So it'll have to be in the afternoon. Here's a tentative plan, and I'll talk about my dating adventures again. I'm gonna try and wake up around 2 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah, we're ahead. Like, I bet you I get it done in 340 days, the way things are going. And then, check this out. I just might take a month off and then try and beat my record. Oh, that's what you're waiting on, the boots? Oh, okay, the belt and the boots. The lands. What am I missing, man? In the chat. Did some get filtered, world? But anyway, here, so in order, so I will go in order from everyone foreign I've dated. Like, this is, I don't know why, and I'm talking about dated as in we dated for, or went out for at least, probably a couple months. Alright, let's think way back. Alright. Macedonia. Colombia. Hong Kong. India. Ireland. Then I had the whole Armenian phase. Then, I think then it's Indian again, because that's when I was in college. Indian, and then, Puerto Rico's not really technically foreign. Puerto Rico, what's the one out by Ukraine? Moldova, Russia, India. I'm trying to. Sorry, I'm not reading chat. I'm trying to do a memory reboot here. Arabic, yeah, okay. India again. Germany, but she was not German. She was from Georgia, Germany. Thailand. The girl from Ohio that I was dating for a year and a half, she's Philippines, but she's lived here for long enough, but she's from there. So just for whatever reason, that's how it goes. I don't know why, but out of for Capriccio, if you're still even there, but I've had a higher percentage of Indian girlfriends, and a lot of times it's the same thing, man. Like parents. A lot of this ended because parents didn't like me because I'm just American. Yo, Jeff, what's up? Oh, and I forgot Russian. I was dating a Russian girl for 6 years. Didn't work out because I think she got forced into a marriage from her church. All right, let's see. What do we miss in chat? Oh, you got the belt. Okay, I see what you're saying. Dude, it's going to filter that stuff. Yeah. Dude, I bet you Capriccio, they probably... Now, I have never seen... First gen Armenian, the parents are always jewelers. Some kind of salesperson. Dude, my friends... one of my best friends growing up is Egyptian. And we go to all these Armenian parties, man. Yeah, the dating... I've never had... I've had crazy stories, but I've never... I mean, it's been a good adventure. I'm just still trying to find that one. The Irish girl was so cool, man. You look at that hat. I got to do that to override this hat. Who did that to me? I met the Irish girl back when I used to do a lot of this. And I tell you what, man. She used to have some stuff she'd bring over from over there. That was great. What the world? Thanks for the, Urukai, what's up? And the SpongeBob's. The cumulative total. I wish I knew what it was, man. Average Joe. Oh, Average Joe. I'm gonna make sure if you aren't here, Average, I'm gonna send you a message to say sorry I missed your I missed your chat. I hate when I miss chats. Yeah, we're all looking... Dylan, trying to find the one, man. That's how... It's an endless quest. Got a new the one coming up, perhaps. Great conversation, man. Just like the last two. The last two I went out with, a great conversation. You go out one time, you don't hear from. It's just gone downhill, man. Yo, Nikki6, hope you feel better. Urkai, what's up? What the world? Again with the SpongeBob's. Too nice, man. You might just be getting his back later tonight. Dude, everyone who just tuned in, by the way, too, who wasn't here for the conversation earlier, I watched a very... Yo, man. Too nice. Dude, I watched a... Oh, Jesus. Roblox... Oh, wait, it's not showing up yet. Roblox Connoisseur. Yo, thank you for that. This is all gonna go to pay for the cake tomorrow, man. That's the thing. If I can get up at like 2 p.m., we're gonna buy it. We'll put armor on. We'll go buy the cake. Y'all are too nice. What is that one? The friendship. Thank you for that friendship necklace. Maybe tomorrow's live stream. We'll put armor on. We'll go buy the cake. What the world? Thanks for the SpongeBob. Spark, bark. Buy the cake, come home, decorate it in armor, and then we'll cut it in half with a sharp sword and back. What the world? Thanks for the SpongeBob. Spark, bark. Yo, oh, Average Joe. Good, you're still here. Cool. Hey, later on, Average. Yeah, so here's the thing, Dylan. We're, all right, tomorrow. All right, then tomorrow, we'll do the cake tomorrow. Unless something comes up, I will post it in my little update thing here on TikTok. If something changes, I will let you know, but we'll plan on doing the cake tomorrow. And we're backdating it for the 500,000th hit, where we'll have to set it up in a backyard, and oh shit, dude, I'm on a diet. Yo, what is that? Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna set my alarms to wake up at 2 p.m. The cheeky wiggly, man, too nice, y'all. I'm gonna try and wake up at 2. It'll be dark by 5, so we need figure 2:30, 3 o'clock. And you're not gonna miss a cake cutting if you tune in right around then. I'll start putting armor on. I will start live streaming from the actual Walmart. That way, what the world? Thanks for the Harmony. Also, on top of that way we can do some shopping and armor. Then we'll come home and we'll put the 500,000 thing. Then we'll cut it. All right, that's the plan for tomorrow. But I'm on a diet now, so should I be eating all this cake? I mean, whatever. It is what it is. I got to do the cake, diet or not. I just started the diet. All right. I'm going to set my alarms for 2. I should hopefully be up by 2:30. I should hopefully be streaming by 3. I'm going to have to, and just so you know, I'm going to have to drive home. So we'll have to hide the camera, and I'll talk in the background. And we'll come home, and we'll decorate it, and we'll cut it. 10K likes. Y'all are too nice, man. Dylan. And everybody else who's been hitting that button. And Average Joe, too. I'm glad you're here, and I didn't miss saying bye. Because I hate when I miss comments. And then we'll get some hits on Bob after we cut the cake. What the world, man? Oh, yeah, dude. I was watching a top live stream battle this morning, like 4 in the morning. What's the Ginger Man filter? Is the glasses a Ginger Man? Oh wait, no, it made a filter, like it's a filter. I see what you're saying. I don't have any filters on. Let's try one real quick, though. Nope, that's not it. Dude, it was crazy. I bet you this guy, he got paid over $8,000 in 5 minutes in a battle. It was insane. I don't know what he clears after that. It's an option to hide what? What is it, the option? Filter. Sorry, I can't read chat for a second. Effects. Whoa! That's a bad one. Hey, guys. Where's Ginger Man? Oh, this is one that guy that was naked had on. Alright, we'll leave that on for a moment. Is this what you mean about the Ginger Man thing? The Ginger Man thing? Yo, dude, that's crazy world. Congrats on that. So here's how it went down. We'll go back to normal after. Why are my ears so big? All right, so last night, like, was it gonna not put it on him? Oh, yes. Yo. Oh, shoot. Look at this. Hold on, let's try it again. Come on, man. How does it not fit on Bob? Hey, guys. Try. If I get on more time, I'm not wasting my time doing it. Come on. Whatever. It was funny for a second. Oh, I accidentally tapped the counter. Dude, that could be the highlight of the day. Smash him in the face, and then that could be the highlight of the day. Let's check this thing. All right, so I watched this battle, right? Sorry if I missed some things in chat there for a second. So he was spending the whole time talking about he had this battle coming up, right? People just gifting this guy stuff the whole time. It was like, he's like, guys, like, save it. He's like, hey, team. So the whole, there's no talk. Who did that to me? Jeremy, thanks. Yo, Jeremy, how you been? Thanks for the Indigo Popular, the Harmony Indigo Populars. And this Christmas stuff that y'all, there's Christmas decorations now. So there's not even a talk. Remember how we were talking earlier about the farts at work? There's no talk like that. The whole time this guy has to talk about, like, about what yo, man, you're too nice. Too nice to me, man. The whole time this guy is talking about ramping people up. He's like, we got this battle coming up. He's like, save some gifts for the battle. He's like, we need to do. He's just planning. He's planning with people. All these people. There are 1,000 people, more than 1,000 people tuned in. I was one of them. I actually donated him like a 40 cents worth of Fest Pops or something when the battle started. But he was saying we need thousands. He was asking for thousands. It was insane. And Jeremy, yo, yeah, it's been a lot. What the world? There's still the SpongeBobs are still counting, man. Crazy. Y'all are too nice this morning. This guy literally is planning out for a whole 15 minutes of how this battle is going to go. He's like, it's going to be this Fest Pop battle. He's like, we need a lot of Fest Pops. He's like, I need at least 2 or 3 of these, like, big expensive gifts. And, man, Jeremy, 100 days. Yo, that's a great sticker, man. Oh, I can't believe it's even been that many days. That's one of the craziest stickers I've seen, 100 days. So then the battle starts, right? And he's like, it's go time. He's like, come on, guys. He's like, Fest Pops and gloves only. And then everyone's donating. Then someone donates this big, like, freaking, like, $50 gift. He's like, no. He's like, oh my god. He's like, yo, that's so cool. But he's like, no. He's like, you gotta donate this instead, because that doesn't count. And they're just going on and on. For 5 minutes, this dude is getting, and it's just like the glasses things are never ending. People are just like, there's shit blowing up all over the screen. Someone donated a galaxy. He's like, yo, thanks for the galaxy, but he's like, we need these. And he's like, come on, I need 3 more. Dude, it's insane. For 5 minutes, this guy's just talking about, I never would ever want to be at that point. It's crazy. Thanks for the roses and the SpongeBobs. Bark, bark. What the world? Bark, bark. Urkai, thanks for like. Do you know what I mean? I never want to be at the point where you gotta like. Dude, that was just insane. I mean, the guy probably made. if he even keeps 50% of it, he made $4,000 in 5 minutes. It was insane. I've never seen anything like it. And he was battling a girl, a really hot girl, and she lost, which is weird. Battling a girl who had like you could she was a. It's really weird that this guy in a garage beat this girl who is like at a swimming pool. Yo, yes, we're getting close to 1 million SpongeBob's. That is one of the first times in my life that I was really surprised where a really hot girl like got smoked by this guy. And it was like clearly he was winning by like more than he had double the donations than she did, and he's still ramping up. He's like, "Let's go, team." He's like, and like people, he's like, "We need 3 more of this so and so thing," and people are just dropping them. These are like $50 more. I don't even know what the gifts cost. I've never seen shit like that before. Jeremy, thanks for the SpongeBob's. Did I miss something? Oh, wait. I see something that Capriccio typed that got filtered. That's how you fool the masses and doing everything for social alchemy. It's crazy that like just dude. I donated too. I felt like, I'd chip in. I donated like 40 Fest Pops, right? Like 40 cents. But he's like keep the Fest Pops on. He's saying like we need like thousands of them. Dude, I swear to you, it's just insane watching that. Jeremy, with the holy shoot, that's still counting. Jeremy, you're too nice, man. Hope you've been doing well. Hope no more issues with the pump. Did I look to see if this is still counting? Remember when I was behind him? I just gotta make sure the app's still on. We got another 30 minutes, everybody. We got another 30 minutes. We need five more universes. We need dude, it was just crazy. Never seen anything like that. Great. And then you know what I watched? I watched a video on Somalia where they dump toxic waste, and I just really put things into perspective. I was like, here's this guy. I just watched this battle where he got like people just 1,000 people in chat, and not even that many people. There are just a lot of people throwing a lot of money. And then I watched this movie or this documentary on Somalia where they dump toxic waste. I was like, holy shit, dude! What a comparison. Jeremy is still counting. Holy shit, 212. The 212 area code. Bro. Jeremy, too nice, man. The SpongeBob things are the gift of choice. Trying to hit 1 million. Dude, that's crazy. 401. Too nice. Yeah, here's this guy making. Yeah, the guy, I bet he does. He drives some really loud BMW car. He has a really nice watch, so I don't know if I don't know if it's just being live on. He's one of the top streamers in this country, so that maybe this is his full-time thing. Plus, maybe selling merchandise or something. It's just Jeremy. Thanks. The timer just stopped. The SpongeBob counter. AccuPlus been here before, I think. Right? Sounds familiar. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Actually, so this Somalia thing I watched is actually not really their fault. It's just other countries use them as a garbage dump. There's a beach there, or a couple beaches where ships will unload stuff and they've just washed it up on their beach, like barrels of toxic waste, which is crazy. And I'm watching this and I'm just thinking like, man, I just watched this guy on TikTok, kind of like beg, but I don't know. I mean, maybe it's not begging because it's they're he's coaching. But anyway, right? Because we all on here we joke about it's a begathon. That's why I don't do battles. I knew it. Oh man, I knew it. AccuPlus that you were here before. What's up again? Really put life into perspective. I watch that battle, and then I get on YouTube, and the recommended video is called Toxic Somalia, and it's just these ships. They go and they dump the waste there, and then people have like birth defects and stuff because of the toxic waste. It's crazy, man. And then you got this guy. We need 10,000 Fest Pops. Only Fest Pops and boxing gloves. Come on, guys. He's like, we need more. He's like, I need 3 of these. People just hitting that button, dropping these like crazy. Just I've never seen anything like it. It is begging. We make fun. All right, yeah, we call it begathons. I'll never do a battle, everybody. If I do, I'm gonna strictly enforce no donations because it is begathon. Yo, the begathon. Like, come on, guys. Come on. He's just, it is crazy. I don't know. But good for him, man. I mean, it's gotta be somebody, man. The guy seemed pretty cool. I mean, actually, I watched some other top streamers. I was just flipping around through the A tier live streamers, and he was actually one of the cooler ones. I think if anyone deserves it, even though it's just talking about the gifts that he needs, he seemed like a cool dude. I don't know if I get along with him in real life, but like as far as, for I was flipping through some other ones, man. They were just like, it was like, yeah, we should. You want to? We could set it up. Do you think it would help? If we had a battle? Would it? Here's something I was thinking. Would it prioritize like our live stream if we're having a battle? Like, would it put us out more into the algorithm than if we're just streaming like alone together, or like, do you know what I mean? It would be. I don't know, man. Would it prioritize us? Maybe we'll combine. Like, yeah, maybe we should plan it. Try it out. There's the church bells. Hey, there's no sirens today. I'm always talking about how when I stream, there's sirens. Brad, what's up? Anybody just tuning in? Tomorrow we're cutting cake with a sword around 3 p.m. Maybe around 4. We're going to be at Walmart in armor, hopefully by 3. We're wearing armor to Walmart again, everybody. We'll do a little shopping in armor. Yeah, poor Knight's begging for Fest Pops. Do you know what I wanted to do, man? I'm not... Yo, nuclear bomb. So I don't know why that got filtered, but I can read it. He said, are you an American redneck? Technically, no. I don't think I live in I live in a kind of a city environment. I think to be official redneck, you can't live in the city. Thanks for those like buttons behind my back. So we'll get in like a half hour shopping because I do need to buy some things there. It'll be Friday. I maybe we'll get some action this time. Last time, remember we went out in armor and nobody cared. Yeah, yeah, dude, definitely. And Somalia's got this country's got tons of problems because they're. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's just they got so much corruption in those countries too. This isn't a cowboy hat though, a redneck hat though, right? Right? Does it look like it? I don't know. Oh yeah. Dude, I like watching. One of my favorite documentaries are the most dangerous roads in the world. Actually, the girl that dumped me for that USA tank top, we used to watch all the dangerous road documentaries. Hoodnecks, okay, kinda. Although all I listen to is techno. I could be a hoodneck, but I don't know if I have the right playlist for it. The hat, is it? Okay. I can see that. Oh, I gotta get some left-handed hits in here. Actually, I don't want to. That's it for left hand. Yo, yeah, the dangerous road shows are great. I don't know if Dirty Civilian. It almost sounds like one of those things, the positions, the Dirty Civilian. You know, like you could just imagine what a Dirty Civilian could sound like in the, those positions and stuff. But what is it? Well, it might filter you though. Who knows? Yo! Oh my gosh, man! Nerd Nucleus, what's up again? Hold on, chat's going by so quick. Oh, is that what the? Well, you know what? I actually never really do. Believe it or not, like, other than I hurt my back imitating a Bollywood dance on the live stream a couple days ago, I actually never really get sore. I'm going to screenshot, though, just in case. AccuPlus. Search the visitor Newgrounds. I'm like, so, am I missing something here? Oh, it turned into a status symbol. W chat. W's in chat. Yeah, you think with the Bollywood dance? Ah, Tony, what man? I'm sharpening my skills on Hindi. I'm gonna be on this date. I want to be able to talk to this girl. Believe it or not, as much as I've with those other like 3 old back in the days Indian girlfriends, I never really learned it. Yo, W. Okay. No, okay. I gotcha. I didn't think it was. Yo, Andy. Oh my gosh. Andy. Andy, oh man. Always too nice, man. Do the dance. Do the dance for her. Dude, I should ask her. If she's seen that movie. Then show her the TikTok of it on the date. Yo, Andy. Always too nice, man. I tell you what. Nerd Nucleus, dude. Okay. Anybody just tuned in, just see her chat or just watching. Don't ever feel like obligated. I'm just gonna tell you that everyone who drops gifts, man, for just me out here hitting a dummy, man, I appreciate it so much. Even if it's just a freaking SpongeBob, man. It's been a crazy 187 days. We're just out here, yo, and the 400 comments, Capriccio. I don't know, dude. Why is it filtering the stickers? Capriccio, I think the app has it out for you today. Did anyone see Capricio's thing? It's 400 comments, stickers. That's all he posted, and it got filtered. I'm sorry I spit a lot when I talk. Maybe that's why that plastic surgeon didn't go out with me again. She'd have loved it now. She said she had to see this one turn into a scar. My scar from my last fight. She said she could fix it. Then she never texted me back. Just do the dance, will be fine. I'm looking, Capriccio. Let me go back. Dude, I apologize if I'm not seeing stuff. If I miss a comment, just sometimes, dude, I don't know. Let me look at something here. Capriccio, though, all right. I see them in the little total thing I see here. So I see it. I just don't know why it doesn't show up. I think the app has it out for you today. Man, thank you all for those gifts. I'm telling you what, man. SpongeBob chat road to 1 million hits. Thanks for the follow, also. Hatchet. And also thanks for the repost. I'll get back to hitting Bob in a second. Trying to catch up on chat. Y'all know I hate missing messages. Especially when he rags to riches, yo. The feds are trying. Yeah. See? It silenced that comment too, Capriccio. I gotta... You know what we're gonna try? Let's do this. And... Let me see if I can do something. Here, I just tried to upgrade your look here. I marked you as a marked viewer. Everyone who's marked, like, I don't think anyone sees it but me, but all my marked viewers are people who are here back, like, before the, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because not every comment's getting filtered. But Capriccio, you're now in the club of marked viewers. I think only I see it, but it puts a little icon there. Basically, everybody who was here back in back in the days of 50 and under, I think I marked people. I don't know if it'll help. Thanks for the like. Might not. Tin Man, thanks for Jesus. Almost scared me, man. That thing popped up. Tin Man, how's it going? Tin Man, tomorrow we're cutting the cake on the live. Anyone else that just tuned in, we're cutting the cake on the live. Yeah, but hey, I see those comments now. We'll see if it dares to filter you now. Did I send you the link of, Oh, no. That's all good, man. Which link? Now I'm being forgetful. Which link was I supposed to send? No, I didn't. The quilted armor link. Shit. I will. As soon as I get off here, world. Yeah, for the quilted armor. They make all, dude. They make. I think I sent you pictures of it, but they make some awesome stuff. Like Seamstress makes awesome stuff too. You know, it's like that. It's more expensive though. I think they relocated to Serbia or something. But they were so they had a whole company in Russia, and after the war broke out, they all, because they were Ukrainian, live in Russia, so they got out of the country and restarted in Serbia. I think they're in Serbia. Oh yeah. I thought maybe you were here before when we were talking about it. So though we are over 550,000 hits. I never made that. Remember, if anyone's here remembers, as I say, for the 500,000th hit, I'm trained to fight people in armor, and this is what we do in between my fights, is we hit Bob. It's more about the chat. But this is my live stream. I'm out here in the porch hitting a dummy. And we're over 500,000 hits. So for the 500,000th hit, I was talking about like cutting a cake in half, but I happened to be working like 3 days in a row. The timing was horrible. We're on day 187. So I was like, let's get a cake, and we're right, happy 500,000th hit. And I was like, we'll cut it in half with a sharp sword. Oh yeah, dude, like, this is my new scar from it, although you might not be able to see it, but literally last Saturday, I got my nose busted open in a armored cage fight. I had red paint leaking out of my face. It looked like, I took my helmet off, it looked like someone took red paint and just went like this across my face. And in my teeth. Yo, yes! I love it, man. Boxing and all that stuff's awesome. And, Tin Man, if you're still there, it takes me forever to get to do some conversations. So, we're going to get a cake tomorrow. I'm going to put on armor. We're going to go to Walmart in armor. I'm going to live stream me shopping there for a little bit. I'm going to buy a cake. We're going to come home and decorate it. And I'm going to cut it in half with a sharp sword in the backyard. Now I'll probably eat some of it. But I am on a diet now. I just started the diet yesterday. I ate crab legs for my last meal. Oh, dude. Yeah, the Viking armor would be cool, man. That's a good look. Yeah, that's what we were saying about that. The gift wrap. So yeah, well that's the plan for tomorrow. Yeah, heck yeah, man. You know what the most popular? Oh, hey, Pocket Carver. Do you know what? Thanks for the follow. You know one of the most popular? I think it's true. The most popular days at the Ren Fair are almost always the Viking themed day. You know, they'll have pirate themed day. They'll have all that stuff, but Viking day is almost always the most popular. Tin Man, thanks for the go popular. The Vikings are popular, but not as popular as my live stream, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. I actually live streamed from the Ren Fair this year. It was actually decent live. Because I don't know if anyone remembers, like, I was gonna have a great day at the Ren Fair with my daughter. As soon as we walked in, randomly just runs into like 3 of her friends from school, and she's like, "Oh," and they're all talking. She's like, "We're gonna go down." I was like, "All right." I was like, "We'll have fun." So I was like, "Well, I'm just here by myself now, walking around." I was like, "Well, I guess I'll just live stream it." And that's what I did. I live streamed the Ren Fair. It was not supposed to happen. We were supposed to go have then we still spent like an hour at the end. But that's what happens, man. Kids grow up, they get friends, they want to do stuff with other people than you. Tin Man, yes. Man, have a good rest of the day. Joshua, what's up? By the way. Tin Man, thanks for the roses. You better have a good rest of the day. truck world. I got my truck out of the garage at work. That's another thing. If anyone wasn't here the last couple days, I had to abandon my truck in the parking garage at work and walk home the other day because it wouldn't start. It was 9 degrees out, and I didn't have anywhere to plug it in to warm it up or anything. So it started up today. I drove it home. So I have to walk to work tonight. So I have to. We're getting off at 10:06. So I make sure I wake up with enough time to walk to work. Heck yeah, man. Caprizo, no, I don't think you've gotten filtered since we did the little change there. But am I missing something in between? Oh, hey, World too. I know Friday, and then after we cut the cake, we did a couple hits on Bob, and we'll probably jump on War Thunder. Netties, what's up? Dude, so here's the kind of stuff. So when I was just flipping around the live streams last night, most of the views were probably for the hotter looking girls. There are a lot of people just live streaming though that was like, they're just sitting there. They're not doing or saying anything, which I don't understand. So I sit there, and half the time, they're looking at the camera. There's one where she's just like, it says just chatting. Or something like chat. It's called just chatting, and then she's not even chatting. She's not even talking. There's like 8 people tuned in. She's just sitting there like this, and there's people talking and chat. She's just like, I'm like, all right, let's get out of here, dude. They get harassed, dude. It's so crazy, man. How bad women get harassed on here. It's crazy. Like. I can't even probably say it. Just chatting's a new thing. Yeah, just chatting's a new thing, but then they don't do anything. Everyone is just sitting there. World, I showed you that picture though. That thing popped up in that people's chat room. People were like copy pasting it, and it's just like this couple. Like I don't even know what nationality they were, but I think it looked like they're married and they're sitting there streaming from their kitchen. People are posting that that glyph thing that I sent you. That picture of it, because they're both looking at it like this. It's hilarious, though. Dylan, you think so? Dude, World, that was so funny. I was just scrolling through live streams. I happened to pop onto theirs. They had some music playing. They looked like they were like having a good time streaming. Dylan, heck yeah, man. I support it. I used to do that stuff back in the day. Dude, it was a big one. They're just sitting there, like, looking at it, like... And then all it takes is someone to copy and paste that, and then everyone starts doing it. It's so funny, man. Yeah, I used to, back in the day, I used to do that stuff. I've always been open about things I do. Yo, it was so... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Is that what you're talking about? The first time, dude, I've never bought anything. I've never bought a supplement other than protein powder ever since I did that stuff, because I realized how crappy legal things are. Oh yeah, me too. I totally do. It's weird because I didn't even notice that much, other than I just randomly got it tested because I always work at night shift, which I think messes me up. Never really noticed a problem. I was luckily. However, when I got tested, it was super low. Really weird. Gear, right? Yeah. I used to do gears. The first time I did it, man, when it kicked in, it was like 2 weeks, and I was like, this stuff's garbage, and then it just hit me, man. And my strength almost like it multiplied in like a day. It was so weird. I used to do like sets of 120 or 125 on these incline dumbbells, and I could do like 8, and I have to set the weights down, take a couple minutes off. Woo, yo, I know, man. 65. That's lower than mine, but mine was only like at 105. I was like, wow. I was like, that's really low. Yeah, man. The first time I hit it, that it hit me, I'd do sets of 125 with dumbbells on the incline bench. And I'd have to set them down. I'd take like a 2-minute break, We'd go through rotation. I'd do another set. Yeah, man. Well, I didn't just jump up and wait like that though. It was the rep. The first day that it hit me, I did the reps, and at 20, are you talking about the levels? And so I sit there, yeah. So the day that it hit me was a bench day. I did like set what I forget 120s or 125s. I did them. I like set them down. And I sat up, and I didn't get up off the bench like usual for like the next person to get on. Yo, Lady Larry, what's up? And I was like, hand me those again. Pick them up. It hadn't even been 30 seconds. I laid back. I did another set of 8. I usually do like sets of like 8. Then I get like 7 or 6. Then I take 2. Then I get like 5. You know what I mean? I was trying to get like 3 sets of 8. And I was like, shit. I did it again. Throw them down. I'm sitting there. I was like, give them to me again. I did like 3 sets of 8 with like a 30-second break in the middle. Catastrophe, what's up? Thanks for the harmony. Ow! Ugh, I missed the dummy. I was not looking at chat or the... I can hit the dummy from looking at chat or from looking at the dummy. I like almost sprained my wrist. Almost ended my career. Johnny Wag, what's up? Oh, man. How... I remember we were having that conversation. If you want to talk about it, how are the things going with the doctors? I never really maxed out though, even when I was doing the gears. Oh man, dude. Yeah, I mean, I was at the point. I had I don't remember, but I have some older pictures of it. But for like my bicep, like where you could not. So I can do this right now. I can kind of get my arm like that. Where I remember it was so big, like I couldn't even get my hands to start to curl around it. It was so big. Crazy, man. No, wait. Is that an emergency thing that you gotta be in there during Christmas? And if you just want my opinion, I mean, you know, if it's something you gotta do, obviously. You passed out the doctor this morning? Man, what happened with that? Hope you're alright. Hope you're, like, also back at home and okay, Kat. I mean, you don't have to tell it. Like, we're on a public chat room. You don't have to tell. Or you can DM me. Or if you just want to talk about it. But don't feel, like, obligated because I asked you. Yeah, I see. Well, better to get it. Keep on trucking away with that, Johnny. Yeah, man. There's nothing like it. Ever since I used to do the gear, I've never bought a single thing at GNC again, other than like protein powder. The only other thing I've ever bought that worked was that lactic acid, anti-lactic acid stuff. I actually think that worked. Oh man. Did you pass out because in general you just don't like needles or something, or was it the blood pressure thing? Heck yeah, man. There's nothing like having the tight sleeves. And when you feel them tightening up, man, that's a good feeling. Oh, you didn't end up getting it. What happened? Was it a blood pressure issue or? Oh, wow. That far away. Well, are you having anybody staying with you or visiting that day? Because that's far away. Yeah, gear's the only way to get, yeah. Good luck with finals, man. Big time moves. What am I trying to say? Big time event. Why I keep saying big time? Important of, you know what I mean. Nice, man. All right, good. I'm glad someone's staying with it, because that sucks to be that far away. Yeah, man, and like, yeah, a canon event. That's the best way to put it. Yeah, never in my life did I spend another thing on GNC. There's nothing like the actual stuff. I wish it would just. I wish it was. I don't think that they look at stuff like, you know, people can use medicine to like lose weight, you know, all this stuff. But if you ever take medicine, try and get bigger. Oh no, it's a big deal. Capricial, now that I'm reading a Capricial, I'm reading a filtered comment. This is comment filtered. Dude, what is up with that? Oh, I see it now. Wait, sorry. It was filtered though. I don't know what the I don't know what the big times big the word means. Oh, for sure, man, world about that stuff. 30 minutes before. Yeah, okay, lidocaine cream. Who? What's up, who? I better do a couple hits here. So, who? This is what we do. Yeah, or I'm just saying, but there's a lot of people. There's so much out there for weight loss. Yeah, we're hitting our dummy here. A million times in a year. We're just kind of like having a deep conversation about so many things about at the same time. Yo, Maria from Canada, what's up? Not Mongolian by chance, are you? Just because of the name. The screen name, I mean. Like, yeah, lightweight. Dude, my friend who used to do it was a real pain. Well, he was a real a-hole, though. Like, not like my best friend, but one of the guys who used to lift with would go over. Oh, all right. Well, thanks. Unless I'm a total idiot, we never really interacted though on here or chatted, right? Just because I don't ever recognize like having to. Do you have a? So here's the other thing. All right, I'm just looking because there's no picture showing up. Sometimes someone come by. I really would apologize. I don't think that we've really just spoke. Okay. Just checking, because I feel like a real idiot. I usually remember, like, almost everybody. Yeah, I mean, right, there's no way you get that big. Do you know what the funniest thing is? That people think, like, these guys, like, Liver King are natural. Yo, yeah, guess what? What, Johnny? Wait, I was just... Sometimes the app doesn't show people's pictures. Do you know, like, whenever you do that stuff, you know, I'm just saying, you know, like, that's what I was gonna say. There's so many things that people buy. It's like billion-dollar industries of stuff that's not FDA approved to lose weight, but you can't have something to gain muscle. Gotcha. Yeah, that's like I use a fake name. You know, my dating profile is a Dark Souls character name. I don't even put my real birthday. Although I do put my picture. I like dating app or something, but yeah, I put fake info everywhere. I never put my real birthday. I never put like my real name on any app. So I get what you're saying. Do you know yeah. So I have the bank app is the only app where I actually have all my real stuff. Oh, they are. It surprises me, man. Wait, did I miss, Johnny, what you were going to say about guess what? So, oh, man. We'll do 50 hits for you, Johnny. We're going to do a bonus. The last 50 hits are specifically for Johnny. Yeah. The feds right behind you. Yeah, I understand. Dude, I never put my real info. Just because I don't trust apps with anything, especially like your birthday. And you're right that guys are much safer. Do you know I go on these apps sometimes, and it'll be a girl who's on like one of these dating apps, and it has their first and last name. And then you can go look them up. It takes you right to their Facebook or all kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't blame you for that. It is. It is. Crazy. Because I do it. I actually look them up. Or they'll post something like a screenshot of their TikTok, and then because I just go to check. I just want to make sure if they're real or not, you know. Sure enough, you know, it takes right to their Facebook. Weird. You know, I don't think it's, I mean, not weird, but man, that is kind of unsafe. True. Yeah, remember I'm old ex-private investigator. You can find out a lot of stuff, like, from without it. Heck yeah, yo. Maria, have a good rest of the day. Be safe out there. Stay warm if you're up there in Canada. Yeah, I know your jobs too. Private investigating was one of the most fun jobs ever, man. We got 7 minutes till we drop the sword. 7 minutes, and we're going to do 50 hits dedicated to Johnny Wag. And we'll get the total for the day. I hope we're over 3,000. There's no way we cannot be over 3,000 hits. But I am, like, talking a lot more than hitting Bob. This is just one of those days. If it paid more, man, I would love to do the pizza delivery though. I think was the most fun. But that's back when our manager, we didn't have to put the signs on the cars. We just drove regular cars. I used to drive this old Chevy Malibu, and I would fly, man, like totally illegal speeds on the highways and stuff, not through town where it could be a little more risky. Yeah, I know. How about the spy satellites? You know, right? We talked about the girls talking about dates. The girl I dated, the really dumb, like low IQ, like, I mean, she was she could have been on that show Baywatch. But the one girl who was surprised like Kansas wasn't blue and Oklahoma wasn't purple, and like Arizona wasn't orange, because she thought that the world, like the maps, the colors of the states were always, because if you looked out the window in an airplane, they'd look blue. I think we talked about that before. She actually said that. She was surprised. And it's not, I don't know, but she was saying how she was surprised to look out the window and the state wasn't blue or purple or something. And I was just like, man, I was like, this is so messed up that you'd actually think that. Willow, what's up, Willow? Funny stuff, man. Tell you what, back in the day, man, that's before all this social media and stuff too, life was a lot more simple, wasn't it? Just think if this stuff never existed, I would, what would we be doing? What would I be doing? I'm in such a habit of having to live stream, like, basically every day, that I don't even know what I do. Sometimes on my days off, when I don't hit Bob, I'm sitting there, I'm like, it's weird. I'm not online. Yeah, before cell phones? Yeah. I can't even imagine. Now I get mad if, like, my daughter doesn't check in. You know, like, I'm like, I'm texting you, you know, hours go by. You know, I'm still waiting to hear back about this Christmas present for her mom. I mean, she's in school now for the day, but, you know, I'm like, we gotta figure out this present stuff. Before you have the internet at your fingertips. Catastrophe, thanks for the likes. You know, anyway, that's just how it is these days. Never gonna go back unless something crazy happens. And if it goes back, I would love it. I don't ever want it to happen just because you know, having a family makes you think different. But if it ever happened, man, I would excel in that kind of post-modern technology stuff. Right. Yeah. Oh my God. That's true, Kat. We were talking about that movie V the other day, or the TV series V was great with the lizard, the reptile people. That was the theme song. But it was like a high pitched noise, not like that. I think the ice is. I'm just looking at my roof real quick. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, all the snow's melted off, but I don't know what is some of this. It sounds like stuff's hitting the roof. Maybe I don't know what's falling on the roof. I thought maybe there's ice or something sliding off. Yeah, oh man, I know. Just think if Chat GPT could actually figure it out. Just think if it could. Yeah. You know? Just think if it actually came up with it solved some of these like impossible math theorems and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, just think if you ask it enough times, it might actually come up with an idea. Alright, just everybody's still here. We're getting to the end. We got less than a minute, and then we're doing 50 hits for Johnny. Even if Johnny's not here right now, we're still doing 50 hits for Johnny. And then we're going to get the total. I'm going to go to bed. I have to wake up. I have to walk to work tonight. Yeah. Exactly, world. And just remember, Friday, tomorrow, after my earlier in the day live stream, if you're on sometime, I bet I could jump in. I don't know if I can though, because I'm so low level compared to y'all. Alright. As soon as this hits 10:06, the next 50 hits are for Johnny. I have to walk to work. That's gonna be my cardio for the day. That's the thing that sucks is, like, I really need to do the cardio, but if I don't do the live stream, I'll get behind. So I actually was considering maybe just going to the gym and doing some cardio this morning instead of this. But anyway, these 50 hits are for Johnny right here. Oh, I gotta wait. Because if I hit Bob and it's in between the rounds, it's not gonna count the hits. Like, I don't think it counted those. All right, here we go. Ah, 50 hits. Ah. I forgot I brought this out. I didn't even use the longsword. I brought it out here specifically because I was going to do some, but I guess next time. Alright, let's see how many hits we're at, everybody. Aaron O'Brien, what's up? There's an icon illuminated here. Let me just click on that, see what that is. We are at. Thankfully, we cleared 3,000. If I can do this without it hitting 3944. Oh, I hit it one too many times. 3944. The hits for today. Let's write this down. We're gonna do a shout out for everybody still here and putting in the watch time. 3944. So almost 4,000 hits today, which is crazy. So we're almost at 560,000, which is nuts. All right. That's where we're at. Crazy numbers. So glad I no longer have to keep track of those numbers in my head. The chat flows so much better now that we don't have to keep track of that. Jeremy, what's up? Thanks for the likes again. I gotta go to bed though because I need to wake up. I need to walk to work tonight. My truck was stuck at at work in a parking garage because it's 9 degrees and I couldn't get to turn on. So I drove the truck home today. Now I gotta walk back to work. I could get a ride or something, but I don't do Ubers or that kind of stuff. I can walk there. So tell you what, and as I'm just, yo, your legs are here. That's awesome, man. Kat, thanks. This is the this shirt is literally probably over 20 years old. I used to have this shirt in high school, so it's over 20 years old. It's almost 30 years old. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, turned into a real metal boy. Dude, that's awesome about your legs being here. So I tell you what, Trip, what up? If I don't go to bed now, because if anyone here does not know, I just worked night shift. I'm still awake. Let's give it a little shout out. Who's still tuned in? What the World, Jeremy, Capricial, Catastrophe, Mikhail, Ayaya, and Trip. If I don't go to bed now, I'm never going to get to bed. So we'll see you tomorrow, about 3 p.m. Walmart in Armor. Buy the cake. Come home. Decorate the cake. Catastrophe, thanks for the rose. Hope you feel better. 3 p.m. tomorrow. In Armor. Walmart. Maybe not. Because I go out now and nobody cares. Capriccio, thanks for the rose. But either way, about 3 p.m. we'll start the live stream. Maybe I'll wear something just medieval. And we'll do that. Then we'll come home and we'll decorate the cake and we'll cut it. Maybe I'll just wear a Viking outfit. I won't put the whole armor on. I tell you what, everybody, y'all are too nice. Everyone who's just tuned in for like 2 hours, man. That's crazy. We'll see y'all later. Everyone have a good rest of the day. Be safe. Stay warm if you're out in the cold where I'm at. Or, anyway, just in general, everybody have a good day. You too, man.